Hello, and welcome again to Diaspora Real Talk. So I'm streaming live as usual on different platforms. Let me know where you are watching me from. Say hello. And yes, let's start class. Okay, today we're going to learn about patience. Okay, we've heard about patience. Patience is a virtue, and most people don't have patience, not just in business but in life. Okay, and it can cost us if we do not exercise patience. One thing yesterday in the live, I was sharing about some of the things that I had to learn since starting this digital business. And one of the things that you definitely must learn is patience because you need to learn some things, okay, before you see that you are, well, until, let's put it that way, until you come to the point where you are like a pro, where you are doing things yourself, you understand what you are doing, you have built consistency and built the business to a certain level that now you can do things without, the hassle. Now it has become part of you. But today I'm talking to people who have seen this business and they want to know about it. But because we have a 90-minute webinar, okay, it's a business presentation for you to watch, for you to know more about the business. Some people just don't have the patience to wait or to watch the 90-minute webinar. Thank you so much for joining my live T96 Evangeline. Oh, thank you so much. Wow. Thank you for liking and sharing my live. Thank you. Please, yes, when you come on, let me know where you are watching me from. As usual, I'm streaming live from my home in WA, Australia. So it's good evening for me, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are watching me from. So class has officially started. Okay, class has started. So let everyone know. Share the live, please. Share it, like it, repost it, put it on your status. Oh, you are in Sydney. Oh, wow. So you are ahead of us. Is it 2 hours or 3 hours? It should be 11:41 where you are, right? It's 9:41 here. I'm in WA. So I think it's 2 hours. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's almost midnight then at your place. Or it could be after midnight. It is, yes. After so 3 hours. Yeah, I always get it confused with Melbourne. 3 hours in Queensland. So wow. And what are you doing up? Are you working or you just can't sleep? Anyway, thank you for joining my live. Yes, thank you for sharing it. Thank you for liking it. Please follow me as well so that when I come on live anytime, you're going to get notified so that you would all come and, just learn. That is all we do here. We come to class and we learn, okay? Because life never stops what's teaching. So we should not stop learning. We should always be learning from each other, learning something that we don't know that someone knows, okay? If you're watching me, please let me know where you are watching me from, okay? Today, class has started, and today's topic is all about patience. Patience not just in the online space, patience not just in the digital space, but patience is a virtue. Even the Bible says that. Patience is a virtue. Patience is what we need to be able to see success or reach the goal that we want to or we have set for ourselves. Patient in your marriage, patient in bringing up your children, patient in your workplace, patient when you are driving, patient when you are in the shopping mall. Patience is required everywhere, not just in business. Patience is required everywhere. Patience, because this business, the reason why I'm bringing it down to business is because I come here and I talk about business. I come and I talk about my journey in the diaspora, how a registered nurse, I stopped working overtime and stopped working, picking extra shifts, stopped working more than one job because for most of my time working as a nurse, I was working two jobs, three. At a point, I was working like four jobs, agency jobs with different companies, doing my own work in the day at a GP center. When I finish in the night, I go to the hospital to work overnight. So I was working so many hours just because I was sold um that mindset that in the diaspora you have to work around the clock if you want to make it. So when you come to the diaspora, the people that you meet sometimes they can shape your mind or put something in your mind that if you don't take care, it's going to affect you for a very long time until finally you wake up or you see the light. Okay, so I have been doing this for a while and then I said, no, this is not helping me. With all the jobs I'm doing, with all the hours, it's not helping me. So, what can I do to change this? What can I do to be able to have something to show? This afternoon, I was doing a coaching call with a Nigerian, also in Australia, in Brisbane. And we were talking, okay? And she saying she loves her job and everything else, just like we all do. Okay, well, not everyone loves their job, but most people will say they love their job. Okay, but when you sit down, when you think about what is the job doing for you, you love your job, you give your all in all for your job. In fact, you treat my husband will say he treats the job as if it's his own company. You give it your best. But when it comes to promotion, will your manager even recognize you? Will you even be one of those people that will be listed for promotion? When you are sick, will you be able to just take some sick days off and be able to recover fully before you go back to work? We have sick leave. Once it's gone, it's gone. You have to return to work or you are unpaid. When you are not well and you have workplace incident or accident, which I have a lot of people and I hear from them when I do coaching call, people who are interested in having their own side hustle or starting something, some of them will wait until there is a crisis. They wait until they have workplace incident, workplace accident. Someone was saying they have a back pain, like they've broken their back because of work. Someone too, there's something going on and they can't work because they are now on workers' compensation until what? They have to do physiotherapy or they have to do some kind of therapy. They can't, by legal reasons, go back to work because of workplace what? Accident. Some of these things happen. So, yes, you might love your work, but it's high time we look at setting up something for ourselves. So, as a digital business coach, I'm also a registered nurse, which is my main job. I also have a master's degree in public health and tropical medicine. But I use what? I have this digital business as my side hustle. And I'm praying and hoping and working really hard at it that it will eventually become my main work. Because when I compare the way I'm doing this business and the package that it has for me and how it has my retirement included in the package. Okay, which we say a legacy income. When you are in this business, you might have heard us say that legacy income, you can pass the business over to your children and your loved ones with a job. No matter how you love your job, you can never pass your job on to your what? To your children. You can't. And that is how you see a lot of what? People wanting to start their own business. Now, when you want to start your own business, yesterday I spoke about different things that we have to learn. We have to be willing to learn, okay? Because you are new and you want to start something new. Just like me, when I wanted to be a nurse, I had to be patient to learn, to be able to go to class, do the theory, go to the hospital or whichever health facility, do the practicals. And for 3 years, I have to be patient to learn that skill. And once you learn it, it's stuck with you. No one can take it away from you. That is the benefit of what? Being patient to learn something. Because once you learn it, it's now part of you. It's now part of you. No matter where you go, that skill is there. And you can even turn that skill into a business. You can use that skill to start your own business. So, learning something, having the patience to learn something, it's very, very important and it's very, very beneficial in the long run to us. If you have the patience to learn how to drive, now you don't have to wait at the bus stop for a bus. You don't have to wait for someone to give you a lift. You sit in your car and you go because you have learned to drive. So for many people who want to do this digital business, when they come and we say we have a 90 minutes webinar, complimentary webinar. You don't have to pay anything. Oh, thank you so much for all the likes. Thank you, Evangelion. Thank you, T96 Evangelion. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for following me. Please share it. Class has begun. If you don't see the classmates, your classmates, okay, especially on TikTok, if you are not seeing your classmates, please go call them, share it to them, go knock on their door, say Rebecca is on. Rebecca, the Nespreneur, Coach Rebecca is here. Class has started already and they are late. So if they don't want to miss anything valuable, they have to be here. Okay, let's carry on. So today I'm going on again about the things or some of the skills that you need to be able to have to be able to build a successful online business. Yesterday, we spoke about a few of those qualities and things that you need. Today, hey, Abuaji Collins, Ghana, hey, Makina, Ozzy, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Mazina, where are you? Hey, today I've got a Cameroonian online. Hey, Cassie, thank you for joining my line. There are so many Cameroonians doing amazing in this business. So thank you for joining my live. Check this business out. Go to my bio. My website is there. Go check it out. It's an amazing business. And today I'm just here speaking to those who are interested but don't have the patience to watch our webinar. You are interested in something, but you don't have the patience. How are you going to be able to know more about that thing? How are you going to be able to get the information? Remember, it's a business. It's a business, and business requires your attention. Business requires your commitment. So you have to be able to watch the webinar and know what the business is all about. You want to make extra income, but you don't have the time to watch the webinar. You want to make extra income or you want to cut down your hours from work so you can stay home with your kids, but you don't have time to watch the webinar. It's a business. There are certain things that no one can do it for you. If you refuse to learn, no one can help you. But if you are eager to learn and willing to learn, no one can stop you because knowledge is power. So in this business, we empower you because when you come into it, we see you as a leader. My coach will always say, you are all eagles. We see that there is something in you that we want to bring out. Most people come into this business and after a few moments, months or down the line, they don't even know who they are anymore. They never knew that they had all these attributes in them. They never knew that they had this strength in them. They never knew they were so creative. You know, this business will change and transform your life in so many ways. The skills that you are going to learn in this business are transferable. You can use it in your different things that you are doing, different aspect of your life. So when we say go watch the webinar, someone will come here and ask me, what is this business I have been hearing about? Everywhere on social media, you people are talking about an online business, a digital business. What is it? I can stand here and just tell you this business, a high ticket affiliate marketing business, and you can watch a webinar that will tell you more about it. But most people will say, I don't have time to watch the webinar. I don't have time, but I want to make money. I don't have time to learn about how to make the money, but I want to make the money. How is that going to work? How is that going to work? And having patience doesn't also mean that you are just sitting there doing nothing. No. Having patience in whatever you are doing means that what you are doing something is not patient without action. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Sugar Dads. Thank you, Roger, for joining the line. Please share it, okay? Share it. Class has begun. Mr. Quay, I have not seen your registration. Oh. You told me how stressed you were. You are here again. You have still not registered, or you have registered with a different name, so I couldn't recognize it. Have you watched the webinar? Okay, this is the patient stress. So today too, you're telling me stress. So today too, you're saying stress. So you have to distress. Okay, you have to distress. Don't let them kill you in the diaspora with work and stress and all that, burnout and all that. So please. Go check this business out. Have the patience. Set yourself 60 minutes. In fact, it's 90 minutes, 60 minutes for the business presentation, 30 minutes for testimonials to listen to what this business has done for people. If you watch the webinar, one of them, I am one of the panelists, and I'm sharing what the business has done for me. What if I had no patience to watch the webinar when I saw this business opportunity? What if I had no patience when I began the business to be, willing to learn because it's a new thing? It's a new thing. You can't just expect instant success. It's not a lottery that you just, even lottery, do you know how many people, how many times they have been staking the lottery until they win? Okay, so everything in life requires patience. They even have a proverb in our language that I'll just translate it to English, that if you have the patience, you'll be able to what? Have what do you call it? If you kill an insect, you'll be able to have see the heart if you have patience. But if because we don't have patience, you are going to smack that insect and then you scatter the whole thing. But if you have patience, you'll be able to dissect it. When you're in school and you're doing science, the way we dissect animals and the way we do things, okay, you'll be able to now take out all the different internal organs. And then when you finish, put them all together. I remember this when I was doing science in high school back home in Ghana. We will do this, we will chloroform the animal, they will teach us how they do surgeries, okay? So we will do that, then we will take all the parts out, label them, learn about them, put them all back, stitch the animal, and the animal will wake up just like you go to theater for operation. So when you have the patient, imagine if your surgeon doesn't have the patient and just cuts you anyhow. Would you be able to recover? Patience is a virtue. It's a success principle. No matter what you are doing, this business, the things we learn in this business, or the things you will learn in this business if you start this business, it's not just about how to make money, but how to be a better version of yourself, how to be able to bring out those good things in you that you have buried for a long time because of what? Impatient or lack of time, working so many hours. You have no time to build yourself. This business will teach you and give you strategies on how to what? Build yourself, how to build different areas of your life. Thank you, good girl, for joining my live. Marian, thank you for joining the live. Kaja, thank you for joining the live. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for sharing it. And Lexi, thank you for joining it, and thank you for liking it. So yes, please share it on your status, share it to your story, share it to repost it, okay? Share it to your feed. Let someone come to class. Tell someone who is not here, class has begun. Prince Young, thank you for joining my live. Bricky, thank you for joining my live. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, wherever you are watching me from, thank you for joining the live. As we always do it, please share the live, share it, okay? And follow my page so that anytime I come on, you will get notification and we will talk about different things. As you know, a lot of people are getting value from the thing that I come here to share. So thank you so much for joining me. We are talking about patience being a virtue and being a key principle, key success principle, and it's worth cultivating, especially in this business, okay? In this business where we are learning to do things online, we are learning to earn online. This is not something that we are used to. We are used to going out there and working. We are used to having traditional shops, okay, as a business. We are used to maybe doing buying and trading as a business. Gingerbread, thank you for joining my live. Frank, thank you for joining the live. We are used to different ways of business, but when it comes to the digital business, sometimes we get impatient. We get impatient. You can go to university for 3 years or 4 years. You are patient to go through the university to learn. No one is paying you anything. You are patient to go through university to learn to get a degree. Once you have the degree, now you are going to learn, well, you are going to apply for a job. When you get a job, you have the patience to what? Let someone mentor you. In the first month or something, someone will be working or you will be working alongside someone for until you become confident to work by yourself. You are patient to do all this when it comes to a job. How come when it comes to your own business, you don't have the patience? You don't have patience for your own self. Bible says that you should love others as you love yourself. You must first feel yourself. You must first do it for yourself before you can do it for what? Others. So if you are very good with your job, like I was speaking to someone during a coaching call today, she loves her job as a support worker. She loves the clients she works with, but she's also sad that she's not able to provide for her children when they ask for basic things, knowing that they live in the diaspora and not Africa. And so there are certain things that are basic that they need. We cannot deny them of those things. So she's looking for another thing to do. She loves her job, but her job is not able to give her the enough money to be able to give her children the life that they deserve. She's not able to go back home for holidays because look at kids, or I mean, 5 people in the family, 3 kids, 2 children. That is the same as me. I have 3 kids and myself and my husband, so 5 people in the family. Calculate how much it's going to cost for you to go back home on holiday. Calculate it, over 20,000 US, dollars, Australian dollars, just for the tickets. Just for the tickets. So just when anytime you think about it, you will never be able to go home because where is the money? So yes, you will love your job. We love our jobs, but when the job is not meeting our desires, okay, desire to be able to travel, be able to give to our family back home, be able to save, have an emergency fund, have a retirement fund, be able to help our children because they live in the diaspora. Maybe they are looking for things that people use in the diaspora. Maybe they want some devices for school or something like that. You don't have it. You don't have the money to buy that. We are always saying no to our children. So that is why people come to look for what? A side hustle. I'm just turning this off here. Okay, there we go. People look for a side hustle. And the side hustle, one of this no, the most amazing one I have found, okay, after I have done Amazon affiliate marketing, I have done blogging. This is an amazing business that I have been doing for, this is my 4th year and I am stuck here. I am still here. There are people who have been doing it for 6 years, 7 years. They are still here. If this business was a scam, will we still be here? Will we still be showing our faces? After all this time, will we be still showing our faces? So when you see these things, what happened to TikTok? Where are you, TikTok? Where are you? Where are you? Let's resume. There we go. It was paused for some reason. So when I'm talking about, okay, we are connecting TikTok back. TikTok, where? What happened? What happened to you? You just paused for some reason. They paused us, but we are back on. So yes, let's continue. So yes, when you want to start something new, especially with this business, do not be quick, okay, to just rush through things. It's a business. Mrs. Opara, thank you for joining the live. Thank you so much. It's a business, so you have to have the patience, okay? It's something that you want to build long term. You need to have the patience to do your own due diligence, to watch the webinar that we have given you. The webinar is 90 minutes. If you skip through it, how are you going to understand anything? Because someone will watch the webinar and contact me and say, Rebecca, I don't understand the webinar, or I don't get it. What is this business about? And I'm like, did you watch the webinar? And sometimes they'll be saying, oh, I'm so busy, I just skipped through it, or I haven't watched it. You want to build a legacy, you want to build a concrete business, something you can pass on to your children, and you have no time. You have no time to build your business, yet you have time to put into building someone else's business, which is your job. I am not saying don't build your job or don't work hard at your job, but when it comes to something for yourself, why don't you build it with the same passion and energy that you use to build or work? Why don't we use that same thing to build something for ourselves? There is this story about, I don't know whether it's real or it's just a proverb or something, about a man who someone gave him money, okay, to build a house. The person did not say who the house was going to be for. Of course, if you were a worker, you were a laborer, or you were a construction worker and you build houses, and someone gives you a contract to build them a house, you think it's for them, right? So this man did not put his all or his best into building the house. because what? He did not know that the house was going to be a gift for him. He built it anyhow. He built it anyhow. He thought he was being smart, pocketing some of the money and just buying simple things, even though he has charged for advance or good things. I don't even know that what term to use. So at the end of the building, when the house was complete, the owner told him that they knew each other. He's been so good to the owner, and the owner said that, I don't know how to thank you. You have been so good to me. I don't know how to thank you, but I thought that since you are a builder, it would be a good thing to give you what, a house. These are the keys to your house. Imagine his shock. Imagine his shock. So, why was he shocked? If he had built it well, will he be shocked? If he took the time and was patient to build the house well, whether it's for him or it's for someone else, if we have this virtue of what? Patience. Patience is a virtue. And if we have it, it does not matter which area of our lives. It can be when you are driving, someone will cross you. The way you will shout at the person, or someone might be driving so slow. The way you want to just like push the person's car, it's all about patience. Do we have the patience? Do we have the patience to with our spouses? Do we have the patience when our children are doing the same thing and we keep telling them and telling them? Do we have the patience? Do we have the patience? Now I'm talking to people who are in this business or who are looking or desiring something different and want to try this digital business. You want to do something online. Do you have the patience for it? Do you have the patience? Because learning digital business or doing digital business requires skills. You don't have we say don't you don't have to be tech savvy. It doesn't mean that just remain like that throughout the business. We are saying that before you start the business, there is no need for you to have any tech experience. Why? Because we are going to teach you everything. You don't have to have tech experience or previous experience because we will teach you everything. So when you come into the business, you must have the patience to learn the things that we are going to teach you. Because if you come in and your mind is that you want a get rich quick scheme, this is not it. This business is not a get rich quick scheme. It's a legitimate business that is built long term. The company we work with has been in operation for over 52 years. This year we celebrate the 52nd anniversary. This company has survived a pandemic and whatever lockdown, they are still thriving. So we have a system and blueprint that will give you for you to succeed in your own business as well. And that requires some learning. You have to be willing to learn. So if you are watching me and you are willing to learn something new, you want to learn how to start your own digital business. If you are watching me from Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, you will see a link where I am pointing right now, a link or sorry, a QR code on my page. Click on the QR code and it will take you directly to my website. When you get to the website, you see me in my nice nursing uniform, okay, and welcoming you, okay, to my website. Then I will encourage you to what? Go and enter your name and your email address. Watch our free webinar. Please, you need the patience. You have heard about this business many times. You keep wondering, what is this business about? What is this business about? We keep telling you, go watch a what webinar. And you keep saying you don't have time or you don't have the patience to sit down for 90 minutes to watch something that can transform your life. But how many minutes do you spend on social media? That is not going to benefit you in any way. How many minutes do you spend scrolling social media? We want to teach you how to turn your time on social media into what? A payroll that will pay you. So have the patience. Have the patience to watch our 90 minutes webinar. The same webinar that thousands and thousands of people have watched and has transformed their lives. Free webinar. What is the worst that can happen? It's a free webinar. Thank you for joining my live. Abena Somua. Hey, thank you. Another Ghanaian has joined. Thank you so much. Reflections. Thank you. Bar. Thank you. Zirja. Thank you for joining the live. So yes, if you are out there, please, you need to have the patience to watch our webinar. Now, for those who have watched the webinar and have taken the next step, what this is what many people come to online Like I said before, if it's your work, you have the patience for it. If it is something that you want to do for yourself or it's online, the fact that it's online, some people think it has to be fast because it's online. But it's not a lottery. Even lottery is not that, it's not fast. You know how many times people have done the lottery before they won? And you know the patience they have had in trying to figure out how it works. So you want to come online. We have said no need for to be tech savvy, no need to have any experience. But if you want to grow the business, we have training. So you have to be willing to what? Learn the training. You have to be willing to learn the things that we will teach you, the blueprint that we are saying that when you follow, you'll be able to what? Build a successful business that you have the opportunity to unlock a legacy income, 5K legacy income, 5,000 US dollars for life monthly. You have that opportunity. This is something that you have to stop. Stop the scroll and listen. Because tell me what degree or what kind of job that will tell you or will have this package that at some point in the job, before you retire, at whatever point, they are going to give you this package for life. Tell me what job would do that? Which employer does that? So when you see people talking about this business, it's because the package is so amazing. It's unbelievable. And it's not that it's just on paper. People have done it. My own coach is getting that 5,000 US dollars monthly for life. Monthly for life. She's not the only one, not the only African. Come and see what African women are doing in this business. You have to have the patience. Have the patience to watch the webinar because if you want to do anything online that is legitimate, and you that's last time we're talking about being able to spot what is a scam from what is a legitimate business. We spoke about that. So when someone tells you everything fast, 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 be quick, 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 you know that it's not right. Something that is built, wealth is built over time. It's not an overnight thing. Wealth is built over time, it's not built overnight. It's not built overnight. So if you want to build wealth and you are not after get rich quick schemes, which people will then dupe you and take your money, but you are after something tangible, something real, something legitimate, then you need to have the patience to be able to go through the process. That is business. You have to be able to go through the process. You don't come online looking for quick money, instant success, results without learning. Some people just want to just be there. Even if you just put your money at the bank, what is the interest they give you? So you can't just say you want to do a business without doing anything and money will just be pouring out. Like, really? Wow, why? It doesn't happen. It does not happen like that. Anyway, that anything that is going to happen like that, you should see that there is something else involved. It's illegal or there's something else fishy going on. But to build real wealth, go ask the millionaires. Go ask those who you know exactly what they are doing, how they got there. It's patience. So have the patience, watch the webinar. Don't be in for quick money. Don't be looking for instant success. Don't be looking for results without working for it. Don't be there looking for all these things. Otherwise, you get scammed and be scammed over and over again. Be looking for what? Things that real business requires learning because you have to learn. As a nurse, whatever job you are doing, because it's real, you have to learn something. Your employer did not promise you that it will be just be instant. You understand? But then they will promise you that no matter your level, when you come in and once they've accepted you, there will be ongoing learning or professional development. Like nurses, we have to always learn. We have to always do our professional development courses to have certain points. There's certain minimum requirements that we need to have of study. Minimum hours of study that we have to do every year before we can renew our registration. So these things are all part of what? Life. You need to have the patience. Otherwise, you can never be able to do anything tangible, anything concrete. Real businesses require learning, it requires testing. It requires testing. So when you are testing something because you are new, you are testing is this one going to work for me? Or is this one going because the fact that it worked for someone might not be the same formula that will work for you. We have different ways of killing of doing this business. I was going to use a proverb that we have in my language. that there are different ways of killing a cat. But please, that is I'm not here to teach you about that. But I wanted to. It just popped in my head. It's a proverb, okay, that we use back home. But there are many ways of doing the same thing, getting to your destination. There may be many ways. Someone would go left, someone will go right, someone will go. That's why we have north, west, east, north, south, east, and west. So you know what? Then when you do this, when you are looking for something legitimate, something that is going to last, something that you want to build and pass on to your children, you have to be willing to learn. We have the training. You have to be willing to learn how to do this because people will come because we are used to the traditional business. We are not used to having a business online. So anytime we think about online, we are thinking, oh, we'll just go and then immediately we become rich. It doesn't work like that. So when you have watched the webinar, you have had the patience to watch the webinar, you've had the patience to come through to join our community of over 280,000 people doing this business, and now you have begun your own business. Now I'm talking to people who have begun the business. If you have started your own business, then this is for you. Now you know what the business entails. You know there is some learning to do. So you have to go through the learning, and you go through at your own pace. Thank you, Toby, Mike, and Michelle, and Zainab. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you, Mama Yabana. Thank you for joining my live. Please share it, okay? Share it. And you know that when you have the patience to learn something new, like I said before, it's a skill and it remains with you. And once you know it, you want to teach others. That is where our mentoring and our coaching comes in. Because once you have learned it, you just want to share it. And that's why we come here to share things. Because it's like giving, okay? When you know something, you want to give, you want to share it as well. Because the more people that know what you know, it's like you have impacted their lives in some way. You might not know. I might not know who is learning one or two things from me as I am on social media trying to, just share something. I call it, I'm in my class, okay? Welcome to Diaspora Real Talk. That is what I call this talk. And so someone was saying, oh, I didn't know that. There are many people who have joined in the audience and have commented that the thing that I say sometimes are new to them. And so they hear something and I don't know the effect and the impact it's going to have in their lives. But I have sown a seed, okay? So we like to always give. So you must learn the skills if you want to go online. You don't have to have the skills to start, but when you start, be willing to learn if you want to succeed. Don't quit too soon because if you haven't done what we have been telling you to do, when I went to nursing school, there were a lot of us. Let's say there were thousand students, for example, in a big lecture hall. We are not thousand, but just example. Okay, let's say 100,000 is too much. When we started the course, King's College London, when we began the course, all of us were there. We were all happy and excited. Do you know that after we went to on placement and then we came back again, as a nurse, you go to the hospital on placement for a week or two, then you come back to class. When we came back to the lecture room, almost half of the class did not return. They were gone. They were gone. They did not have the patience to learn. They did not have the patience to tolerate anything. They just could not stand it and they left. So a lot of people just quit. Okay, they quit before they can even see results. A lot of people don't even try. They don't even attempt it. They don't attempt what we even teach them. You want to build online. You don't know how to do it. We say we will teach you how to market on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Right now, I'm streaming on 4 different platforms. I'm streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We are teaching you how to do your business on all these platforms. So if you don't learn how to do it, how would you succeed in the business? So I have moved on from those who are interested but are not patient enough to watch our webinar. And now I have moved on to those who have had the patience to watch the webinar, began their business, but they are what? They are not going through the training, not applying what we are teaching them, not ready to learn the skills to be able to be successful online. Now I'm talking to those people. So when you come into the business, you must have the patience to learn. You may come in without any followers. We will teach you how to get followers. You may come in without even being confident on camera, like I'm talking. We will teach you how to do that. You might come in with a very bad or fixed mindset that you know you can't do it, but we will teach you that, hey, look at how many people have done it. Thousands of people. This system is working for them. It can work for you too. All you have to do is the patience to learn how it works. You can buy a machine like women. We buy all these machines that we use in our kitchen. But if you have a blender is even simple. Let's take one of the machines that we use in the kitchen or at home. You buy this hair straightener or something and you don't learn how to use it. You will never have the benefit of that thing. And if you don't take care, that thing will even become a problem to you. Do you understand? So we have to be willing to learn. You must learn the skills. Digital marketing requires skills. Like you must learn digital marketing, or digital business requires skills like digital marketing, communication, know how to communicate with your customers. We teach you customer service. When someone comes to you to ask questions, how do you respond? It's all about business. You have to know how to treat customers. We will teach you all these things, how to answer your people who are interested in the business, how to support your team to grow. We teach you all these things. That's why we say you don't have to be tech savvy or have any past experience or any past online business experience, but we will teach you everything, and you will only succeed if you are willing to learn what we are going to teach you and apply it. There are systems that we have in this business. You have to be able to understand how the system works. Remember last time we were talking about systems. If you have a business without systems, no automation, you are your own boss, and you are your own what do you call it, accountant, your own marketer, your own deliverer, your own driver. You are doing everything in the business yourself. It means that when you are not there, there are no systems for someone else to just come and just run your business for you without any problem. When you are not there, your business is not there. We don't do that here. We have systems. That is why you have to learn how the system can help you succeed in this business. Learning also takes time. So you have to give yourself the patience to be able to learn. Some people, it will take them a week to go through our training. Some people, it will take them 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. Everyone is different. So you don't have to compare your journey with someone else, because I am a mother, I am working, I'm doing this business as my plan B, my side hustle. I have 3 children. So maybe I only have 1 hour to spend on my training compared to a stay at home mom or a student or a single person, not married, no children. They have more time. So they might be able to learn the training or finish the training faster. So you may start with the same person, but always know that our circumstances and situations are not the same. So that is why we say the training is there. You have to have the patience to learn it at your own pace. And when you start online, most people will see maybe the ad or see our videos. They're on social media, but they don't have any followers. Okay, so we will teach you how to what to do with that. You have to be able to learn, to be able to know how to build your followers, how to put content out there. You'll be going to become a content creator. Okay, this time when you look at people's Facebook, their profession is or most of them is content creator or digital creator, something like that. Okay, digital creator, something like that. So we are going to teach you how to put things out there, content out there that are scroll stopping. People will stop the scroll and listen to you or read your content. That is a form of advertising. You are advertising your business. Any business that has not got advertising as part of their business will eventually die off, because advertising is the main thing, the bloodline, the life of every business, whether you are online or offline. And it costs a lot to be able to advertise. But if you are being taught how to advertise for your own business, and you don't need to go and hire or pay for someone, a marketer, to market your business, guess what? You are going to save more of that money because you are doing your own advertising, and you can do it in many ways. It doesn't have to be paid. We will teach you all of these things. Even if you don't want to show your face on social media, we will teach you. We have faceless marketing. We will teach you all that. The only thing is for you to be willing to learn, because there are so many ways you can go about it. So many ways. You just have to be willing to learn. And once you are willing to learn and you go through our training, it gives you some power. It gives you some confidence that you know that you know that you know. And that is how we are able to build our business alongside jobs, alongside the many, many responsibilities that I have and many of us have. We are still able to build our business because what we learn. And the thing is, when you learn it, that is it. You learn it once, and the thing just repeats itself. You don't have to keep learning every day. You will learn how to do it, learn how the system works, learn how the business works, and it's stuck with you. And once it's stuck with you, like driving, when or learning to ride a bicycle, when you are learning, then you might fall, you might rise, but you don't give up. You keep learning, and very soon you can ride the bike. And just like say your child is learning how to ride a bike. Initially, they will have training wheels. Okay, training wheels are just like us giving you mentoring and coaching. It gets to a point where you don't even need all those things. You become a pro. You are able to ride your own bicycle confidently. So having the patience to learn also will give you confidence, and people will trust you. They will not doubt you because they know that you know what you are talking about. The same way you will not doubt yourself because now you know. But when you don't know, then you are in doubt. Will I be able to succeed like all these people? Will I be able to do it? Will I? You keep asking yourself, what if I fail? But what if you succeed? It's all about you learning because the people who are doing well in this business, they have the same system, the same training, the same blueprint that you are going to have access to. So if you are watching me and you have been seeing my ad or seeing other people's ads or videos or posts talking about an online business that is changing lives, then this is it. This is it. This is your moment to seize this opportunity. Go to my website and you can find it in my bio. If you're on TikTok, click on the name Coach Rebecca. It will take you to my bio and you see my website there, www.rebeccadigitalgroup.com. See it there, click on it. It will take you to my website. Enter your name and your email address. Watch our complimentary webinar. Be patient to watch it to the end. Write your questions. Contact me on WhatsApp. My number is also in my bio, and ask me any questions that you have. I have the time for you and I will answer you your questions and clarify things to you. Okay? Because yes, it's something new, so you might not understand. Even when you watch it, you still want to talk to someone. That is why I'm here. You will see my face. I'm here. I'm talking. I'm human. I'm not AI. I'm not a robot. And my number is there. When you call me, we can do a video call. Now you are seeing my face already. So actually, I don't think there's a need for that. But yes, I am saying that we can talk over the phone if you want to know more about this business. We also have different WhatsApp groups that you can join to just find out more because we share a lot of things there, things that we do in the business, how we earn. We have webinars. We have different things that we do there. You can have join one of our webinars, which is live, and get to know more about the business and ask questions. So you can join one of our WhatsApp group. Just message me on WhatsApp on the same number that is in my bio. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, as I'm pointing here, there's a QR code that you can scan and it will take you to my website again and the same process. Put your name and your email address, and then you can watch the webinar. As you keep learning, okay, like I said before, if your child is learning to ride a bike or you are riding a bike or learning to ride a bike or even a car, you know how it is in the beginning. You know how you are doubting yourself and you are scared. You know how you think you're going to make mistakes and all that. But that is all part of learning. And if you have the patience to keep doing it consistently, then your confidence what grows. When your confidence grows, you see that as in business, you begin to see results because your confidence has grown. Now you know what you're talking about. You are able to now present what your business is out there to people for people to understand it better as well. And people will only come to you when they understand the business. So we will teach you all these things, and you have to be what? Willing to learn. Your confidence will grow and you will see results. So I hope that you have been able to get something from this talk today. Class is almost ending. We are going to wrap up very soon. 5 more minutes and we'll be out of here. So people who succeed in anything that they do, have patience, okay? If you're going to not have patience in your marriage, you'll be able to save it from divorce, from collapsing. If you're able to have patience with your spouse, you'll be able to have a good relationship. If you're able to have patience with your boss or your friend or whatever, patience, patience, patience. We need it, okay? We need it. We know that as humans, we have different temperaments. That is not what we are talking about today, but we need that patience. It's worth cultivating. We need patience. We need patience with each other. We need to bear with each other. We need patience, okay? So I'm encouraging you to treat patience like a long-term asset, something that is going to what? Build you, provide for you, that is going to keep giving to you. So build patience. And when you are in the online world, build with patience, knowing that what you are building is for yourself. And one day we will keep giving to you. And as I said, we have a legacy income in this business that you can unlock 5,000 US dollars in this business monthly for life. How many people can give you this as an employee? How many employers will be able to tell you that they are going to give you this package? Don't just keep working to only retire on your pension. Because we know people right now, go and ask 10 pensioners if their pension income is enough for them, if their pension income is sustaining them. And God forbid, if you haven't been able to pay off your mortgage and you go on pension, where are you going to get that monthly mortgage money to go pay mortgage? So you'll be able to, what they might repossess your house, or you have to sell it to go and live somewhere else in a care home or something. You don't want that, then you have to start thinking about your future. Don't just keep working because you love your job. Yes, you love it, but if you're not there today because of a workplace accident or because of whatever reason, they can either cut down on the staff and fire you, or make you redundant, or you can what be able, something can happen and you are not able to go to work. They are going to replace you. They're not going to wait for you. So, yes, you love your job, but find something on the side to do. And I recommend, highly recommend this business to you. Check it out and you will thank me later. Check it out, okay? So, if you are out there struggling with anything, you are out there, we have mentoring, we have coaches who will help you in this business. Don't suffer alone. Don't isolate yourself. Contact your mentor, contact someone in the community that you get on with, contact anyone. We are all there, community of over 280,000 people. Why would you just isolate yourself? Why wouldn't you have the patience to let someone help you so that you can also succeed? Because if you don't have the patience, you might lose a very, very big opportunity. You might lose that one thing that you needed to hear for your success. So let's have the patience. And if you have started something and you are not seeing result now, just take that time as a learning period and learn what you can learn. Learn what you can learn and apply what you are learning and be consistent with it. And of course, add prayer or whatever it is you want to add. But for me as a Christian, I have to add prayer. You have to add prayer and faith to whatever you are doing for you to see results. So patience is not just waiting without doing anything, but it's waiting with a good attitude and learning in the process. It's taking action, it's building even when you don't see results, but you are not intimidated. You are going to see the results, so you keep building. That is a virtue worth cultivating. Is a principle that we should all have. If you are ready to have the patience to watch our webinar, then comment you are ready, and I'm going to send you our webinar, or I'm going to contact you directly and I'm going to talk to you about this business. If you are ready to have the patience to also be mentored and be coached to follow the same blueprint that thousands and thousands of people have followed in this business and have done well and are seeing results and building something on the side for themselves alongside their jobs. You don't have to quit your job to do this business. You don't have to be tech savvy. You don't have to have any digital experience to do this. We provide training. We provide what? Mentoring. We provide you with someone like a buddy who will hold your hand and onboard you and for you to know what systems we have. And then it's up to you to have the patience to learn it, to see results. Learn it, apply it, repeat. That is all we do in the online space. I hope that you have been blessed by this little, well, not little, we are almost an hour gone always, when I say I'm only coming here for 20 or 30 minutes, it always goes over that because I stop in between to engage with people, especially on TikTok, because that is where the engagement is. So thank you so much for me again on the Diaspora Real Talk. If you are overseas and you are looking for something legitimate, something long term, something strong, something that is going to last, wealth building system, check this business out. Be patient to learn how to do it because everything is there for you to learn and to succeed. Don't rush and go and follow every shiny thing that you see and waste money here, waste money there because you are after a get rich quick scheme. We don't do that here. We will help you if you have the mindset of an investor who is investing and hoping and looking into the future that that investment will bring him returns. Then contact me. And if you have the mindset of a farmer and you know that the day that you sow your seed is not the same day that you reap the harvest, then contact me. Let's start planting those seeds because harvest time will definitely come when we never give up. So, consistency is the word, patience is the other word. And with that, you will see success. Until I come your way again, let's know that real businesses are built with patience and consistency will beat speed no matter what. Okay, no, don't do overnight or quick scheme and all those things. Success belongs to those who are willing to stay and learn. Okay, so your efforts will never go waste if you are learning and applying the right systems. Until I come your way again, it's a good night from me from Australia. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching me from. For more information about the business, click on my name. Wherever you are watching from, go to my bio, go to the website, click on it, go register for our 90-minute webinar. Contact me, watch it first. Contact me on WhatsApp if you have any questions after watching the webinar. Contact me and I'll add you to our WhatsApp group for you to check it out more. God richly bless you. Samuel Nkrumah, thank you for joining my live. God richly bless you. It's good night for me on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.